What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Chicago Cubs versus Atlanta Braves Major League Baseball matchup going down Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to Pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is for my bettors that are betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season. But you may ask yourself, well, what's that going to get me? That's going to get you access to the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time. You're going to know where my biggest bets on the board are. It's also going to get you access to my Nerfies and Yerfies and my first 5 plays, as well as plays I make throughout the day based on things like line moves, money moves, pitching changes, and lineup changes. Right now, those first 5 plays have been absolute money. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, that's the kind of bankroll that you're working with, text 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to them. Between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves, the Chicago Cubs sending out Javier Assad to the mound in this one, while the Atlanta Braves will counter with Charlie Morton. And we just saw this matchup between these two back on May 15th. It was a win for the Chicago Cubs, the lone win for the Cubs in that series by a final score of 7-1. Javier Assad got the better of it. 6 shutout innings, 7 strikeouts, 4 hits allowed. But again, like all shutout innings, while Morton got hit hard at home. 3 innings of 4-run ball, gave 3 earned, 4 strikeouts to 3 walks, gave up a home run, 5 hits. And Morton has been hit fairly hard over his last few appearances. He's had some questionable outings, sort of sandwiched in the middle of all those. Have actually been some decent outings where he had a stretch where he went 6+ innings in 4 straight appearances, giving up 2 earned runs or less. But the problem that I have with Charlie Morton is just that he gets hit hard at times, and the Atlanta Braves, as much as I like this Atlanta Braves offense and the names on in that lineup, they haven't necessarily had the same pop, haven't had the same potency that they've had in the past, at least going back to last season when they were dominant. On the other side of that coin, the Chicago Cubs have not been great against right-handed pitching either. Both these teams have really struggled in the last 2 weeks against righties. If we're just looking at like things like batting average, against right-handed pitching in the last 2 weeks, the Chicago Cubs, they've been, like I said, struggling. Second worst in baseball, hitting .205 against righties, but the Atlanta Braves not much better in 23rd, hitting just .222. If you're looking at the team OPS numbers, the Chicago Cubs 23rd, the Atlanta Braves 27th. Isolated power, the Atlanta Braves 25th, the Chicago Cubs 18th. So at least the Cubs have a slight advantage in a couple of different metrics, and they also have a really high walk rate against right-handed pitching in the last couple weeks, while the Atlanta Braves and Chicago Cubs both have a high strikeout rate. So it's kind of just about picking your poison here. And for me, it just boils down to the fact that I trust Javier Assad a lot more than I do Charlie Morton, especially with a high total like this. I'm envisioning that the wind is going to be blowing out at Wrigley for this game, because it's not often that you see a total of 10.5. And when you see the total that high, like I said, that probably indicates in Chicago that the wind's blowing out. And you look at, like I said, just the home and away splits for Assad. At home this year, a sub-1 ERA, 0.81, a 192 opponent batting average. He is not giving really up anything really easily. And I think that he has a good start here. Like I said, Charlie Morton has been giving up some hits. He's been getting hit hard in a couple of spots. And I think if he gives up that contact here, it could produce some runs on the other side for the Cubs, just like I said, with the way the wind has been blowing. So with the Cubs, with how well they play at home, 14-9 at home this season, got to go with the Cubs to draw first blood here. Give me the Chicago Cubs and the plus money, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.